But when I was in the bookstore, her illustrator walked in and signed my book too.
I'm done with you, Arri. I'm done. And we are live, and people just heard me say I'm done with Arri. That's right. I said it. I said it. Hello, people. Whoever is here. Hello. Um, we have guests. I'm excited. I'm trying to pull this up because it's always like getting back on the freaking horse with live streams. Anyway, whatever. So, why don't y'all introduce yourselves? I should retweet this out while y'all introducing yourselves. So, whoever wants to go.
I'll go then. Hey everyone, my name is Brandie. Y'all can call me the Brandie or Brandie Shanae. My channel is Books with Brandie Shanae. So, and also I want to say hello to Shay and Ari. It's my first time meeting y'all. So, hello.
Hello. Hello, my name is Arri. My channel is Boricua Reads. I am the resident, collector of autograph things. But yeah. My channel is Boricua Reads. I actually have a blog that is Boricua Reads as well. And my Twitter handle and Instagram handles are all the same. Hi, Brandie and Shay.
Okay. I feel like my connection is good. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm KaShay. My channel is Shay with the Hobbies. I am high key back in the bed, as you can see, because your girl thought powering through the entire weekend to write a short story and not getting sleep was wise. And now I'm back in bed. So there's that. But I write short stories, poetry, and the occasional blog post, and like to read everything Black. So there's that. You're muted, Erica.
I'm going to say this. I suck at this. Can't nobody get into this live stream because it's private.
I think I just saw that when I went on Twitter, it said this is a private video.
Yeah. Okay. So let me start this over. Let me try and get into StreamYard without closing this and see if I can make it unprivate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you just have to recreate it and then do public.
I don't want to recreate it.
Well, we're already in it.
Not that it takes. Okay, let me go to edit. Let me go to edit and see.
It won't let you do it on StreamYard. You'll have to change it on whatchamacallit, because you can't even, while you're live, change your description in StreamYard. Like, it'll give you an error. Or at least it always gives me an error. Let me say that.
Okay.
Because I'll be like, oh, dang, I forgot to put somebody's YouTube channel in there. Let me go do it real quick. And I'll have to go to YouTube to do it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So what are you saying? That I have to recreate the live stream?
Yeah, just make a new one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, bear with me, y'all.
This works because I didn't hear you say live and I was totally still smoking. So the fact that nobody might have saw that works for me.
Okay, new broadcast. This is just going to be basic.
This one is still going though, right?
I think you have to end this one completely.
Right, like we're still in it recording, so you still at least have to like stop going live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No. Wait. Okay. Erica, get your life together. It ain't that hard. But apparently it is. Okay, y'all. If y'all want to log out, in this, y'all can do that. Whatever, and I will.
Erica, you are still going live. It won't let you do the other one.
No,
Until
I know.
okay,
I know.
okay. I was like,
That's why I was like, if y'all want to log. Oh crap, I'm stuck. We got stuff to talk about. Oh wait, it says Emma Ray is here. So maybe we are. Okay, so people are here.
so is it not private?
I went into a new StreamYard window and I made it public.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
live now. I can see it.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Y'all just heard all of that shenanigans about Erica not being able to do this. So, and Emma Ray is laughing. Emma Ray, do you want to come into this chaos? If you do, I can send you the link. Oh, you can't. Okay, never mind. So anyway,
we need to rein this in. Just two high people.
Thank you, Arri. Thank you, thank you.
I'm jealous of both of y'all right now.
This is a lot right now. This is a lot.
live your life. Live your life. So, do we need to do introductions again, or should we just like figure out our lives and figure out this live?
I'm Shay. I like to read and write books. That's what I got.
Hi guys. I'm Arri and I love to read books and collect music. Also, do like meeting a lot of celebrities out here. So, whenever y'all in New York, look me up.
I'm Brandie. Of course, I love to read. And my booktube is Brandie, Books with Brandie Shanae.
And I am your humble host that apparently does not know how to use StreamYard, Erica. So, there you have it. And welcome, Emma Ray, Alicia, and I appreciate you joining. What are you guys reading? Are you gonna be reading? Are you gonna be doing other stuff? I'm gonna be eating for one thing. Because that's just my thing on streams apparently. And I was making fun of my buddy reader for being behind on the 5th season, and I am now officially behind him. So I'm going to be reading that.
Yeah, I'm also reading the 5th season, so I'm behind. I'm supposed to be done reading it. It's before Friday, before the live with Bethany. So
where are you?
I'm only on page 200.
Okay, so we're about the same. I'm still a little bit ahead of you, but we're about the same. Because after we got off the live, I didn't pick it back up.
Me neither. I was busy. I had a lot to do.
So, yeah. Go ahead, Arri.
So I'm reading When We Make It. This one actually came out yesterday. It's by Elizabeth Velasquez. I was just telling them about my little encounter yesterday with the illustrator in the bookstore. Went there and went to get my pre-order, and she was there and signed the book. So I have this new book.
Today, I want to say, I'm not sure if I'm getting this name right, but I want to say it's the Read What You Got read-a-thon or read-along or whatever. And so I am rereading one of my favorite books by my favorite author, the visitation, my friend Pretty. So that's what I'll be doing today.
Cool. So Emma Ray is reading. Oh, Emma Ray and Alicia reading My Heart is a Chainsaw. Okay.
I just saved that on script to get into.
So I'm trying to get back into like filming videos. And Deidre, she's like trying to get back into filming. Deidre from Shade Tree Reads, if y'all don't know, trying to get back into filming videos as well. And she decided that she was going to do like a bunch of book hauls. And I was like, I have a lot. I don't even remember the last book haul I did. And so I was like, maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna post a poll later on, but like if I like doing a book haul, or what was the other one? Can't even remember. Book haul / unhaul, or books that I want to read before the end of the year. Those are like the two. Those are easy to do because I don't want to do anything complicated like a review right now. So I'm just trying to get back into filming so I have content. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, it's consistency.
Yeah.
I feel like around the summertime, I was not consistent. I only like posted like one video a week. And I'm like, I need to get back at being consistent.
Salter, you come in like putting people on blast. Hi, Salter, how are you? I haven't done one of those in a long time. That's when I really need to get like stuff done. When I do like a really early morning one. But I haven't done one of those in a long time. Anyway. So, should we start off with a 30-minute sprint? Oh, Salter. Should we start off with a 30-minute sprint, or what are you holding up, Arri?
Like
what are you trying to show off? Is that your unboxing?
Yep.
Okay. Wait. I thought my instructions were clear. I was like, okay, tape the box back up and then we'll do the unboxing on air. I was going to introduce it and everything. Okay, fine. Arri. Arri had an unboxing that she unboxed. I'm so sorry, Arri, that they unboxed. And they did not pay attention to instructions. And I'm salty.
And I'm high, so you know.
So are we saying that levels out?
Yep.
What is it, Arri? What is it that you have? I swear. Some people, you just can't. You can't. I can't get pronouns right, and I'm not high. This is vinyl.
Yeah. It's Anthony Ramos. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he was actually in Hamilton. And of course In the Heights.
Wow. Okay. Let us know how you feel about In the Heights.
I don't like Lin-Manuel Miranda, period. That's kind of common knowledge.
Okay, so what is I'm just curious because I mean, okay, before I say that, what is it that you don't like about whatever his name is?
Well, if you know about the situation in Puerto Rico, you know that they're in lots of debt and things to the US. And back in 2016, when Obama was president, he was still president and he was just about to, you know, not be doing much of anything anymore. And Lin-Manuel Miranda and his father drew up this really crazy capitalist bill that pertains to Puerto Rico. Basically, what they did was they lobbied for the privatization of Puerto Rican resources, and it plunged them further into debt. Him and his father both have hands in basically making Puerto Rico damn near like unlivable.
Okay. My reasons for not liking him are not political, but
I mean, there's a lot of reasons not to like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
but that was before I didn't even know about that. So
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that's like strike 3. You out
yeah,
there, bro. You out
right.
there.
I didn't
Like,
even know about that.
I mean, not to mention, not that I actually liked anything that he did before I knew all of that, but that was just like the nail in the coffin. I mean, Toni Morrison couldn't stand him, hated his guts.
Well, you know, Toni Morrison. That
She
would track.
she literally helped pay for a production called the misappropriation or education of Lin-Manuel Miranda or whatever, basically spoofing him and talking about his very need and want to appeal to white audiences and white Latino people and all of this stuff. It's a lot. Really?
Oh my gosh.
And the thing about it is, I don't like him, and my cousin has worked for him.
Oh.
She literally did the traveling company of Hamilton, and right now she's actually in California doing a revival of Hair.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hair. That I loved Hair.
Nell Carter was one of my favorite actresses, and when I found out she was in that,
In Hair?
yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, wait. So what's the Hair? Oh, I saw the Hair the one. Oh my gosh. Can't think of it now. Okay, it doesn't matter. Y'all, this is going to be a struggle. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. It's going to be a struggle. So y'all get your jokes in. That's what this is about
There
to be.
is a very big part of me that is proud that as the high one, it's not me doing it.
Yes, is. And I was like in my tweet, I was like, want some shenanigans with reading slash productivity speak sprints. Join me, Shay, Brandie, and Arri at 12. Okay.
It's definitely shenanigans.
It is chaos. It is utter it's good. Okay. You know what? What time is it? 12:22. So shall we start reading sprints in 3 minutes?
Sounds good.
Okay. And then we can, or I can at least try and collect myself and be the host that has a little bit of control.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm already halfway to being blocked. I'm matter of fact, I should have been blocked like 4 times ago. What's up with?
oh my God.
You know, I know you got jokes, Salter. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for your jokes. And I gotta make a phone call. Okay, so all right. So I've been driving my mother's car, and we got in the mail a ticket. And I was like, where is this ticket? Because the only place that I go is literally to work and back home. So I'm like, well, where is this ticket? And in some place called Dallas Place. I was like, where the heck is Dallas Place? I don't know where that is. Dallas Place. So my dad goes out and checks the tag, and he's like, well, it's the tag number. It's the right tag number. And I was like, but where is Dallas Place? I was like, there is no Dallas Place in my work parking lot. So tell me where Dallas Place is. So he was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and pay it. And I'm like, pay what? There's nothing to, did you go and park this vehicle on Dallas Place? He was like, I don't know where Dallas Place is. Okay, then why are you going to pay a ticket that you don't know where it is? All right. So I'm like, give me the ticket. I'll call them. And so I called them yesterday, and the lady is like, oh, it looks like whoever it is wrote down the tag wrong. And I was like, okay, that's obvious. But what's going on? And she was like, well, let me take your name and number and I'll give you a call back in a little bit. So to look at it more. I was like, but just tell me what car it's on, what type of car it's on. And it is on a Chevy Suburban. I drive a Honda CRV. Big difference. So why do you need to call me back? It's not like it's 2 Honda CRVs that are silver. They're 2 entirely different cars, different manufacturers. Anyway, if I come back and I'm a little more salty after this, y'all know I'm about to go down to parking enforcement and light that place ablaze.
Please don't.
Erica is a hat reveal. Thank you. Hello, Adrian. Not to jinx, but where are Shay's babies? Shay.
Oh, you didn't see them earlier? Like they legit both like came on the screen, and I was like, "Yo!" And I had to mute myself.
I think we were still the thing was still private when that happened.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. So yeah, Cleo's right here, and Titan is by the door. So
what are your dog breeds?
So Cleo is a German Shepherd and Rottweiler mix, and Titan is a Pit Bull and Husky mix.
Wow.
Yeah, they're big kids.
Wow. So does Titan look more husky than Pit Bull, or
Titan, come here. No, your name is not Titan. See, I knew you were gonna do that. Come here. Yes, you. Come up here. Get up here. Yeah, come this way. Come on. Are you gonna let him see you? Are you gonna let him see you? Are you gonna, oh, see, you're gonna knock the camera over. That's what you're gonna do. So, like, he has like a red nose, right? But his eyes, he has the heterochromatism. So one's green and one's blue, and so like in that way. And then his fur is like really, really soft, like a husky, but in like size and everything, and the way like he stands, like he's like a pit bull for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My I tried to get my parents to take my grandmother's dog when she passed, and he was part pit bull something, but we didn't know what the other something was. He was a little pony. So it was something that was bigger than a pit. I mean, pit bulls are big anyway, but whatever this other that he was mixed with was huge, because he was huge. But like his face was more pit bull, but he was the sweetest little dog. Well, he was the sweetest dog. And super smart, but bad as hell.
Yep, that's Titan. Titan is definitely has the husky personality, like the like gotta be moving, and he will sing his heart out.
Oh,
Sing his heart out. And like if I start to like sing back, oh, it only just gets like it's a full performance at that point. So yeah.
see, and that's but in this area, having a husky is what 9 months out of the year is just it's abuse. Because it's so hot and humid. It's just awful. So I've always liked huskies, and I was looking at the pound, and I was like, oh, I want one. And then there was one that was a purebred husky, but he was older, and they were like, he needs this kind of whatever, and I was like, I guess I won't be getting a husky then. Because I knew that they were high energy anyway, and I'm low energy.
You're like chill. So you want a chill dog.
Yeah, no, I he was definitely a grief buy. I bought him not long after my grandmother passed away. And like I love Cleo, but Cleo is definitely way more of a service dog, or at the time she was way more service dog than like cuddly dog, if that makes sense. Like she would come whenever I would like have an episode or anything, but she just wasn't, she's not a big all up under you dog. And I was like, I need a puppy because puppies are all up under you and I need to feel love and whatnot. So I got Titan. I thought that because he was half, it wouldn't be that bad. I was not at all prepared for how much work he is. They are totally opposites. This apartment carpet is completely destroyed. Like, Titan done had his way. Like, Cleo is the calmest, chillest dog ever. Like, she don't get animated about nothing. She's real cool. Like, when when it was just her, that was what happened. Now that he exists, she's just as clingy as he is. And it's like, oh, this is a lot. So, my advice, don't get grief pets, people. Don't get grief pets. Like,
That's true. That's
'cause,
very true. Because
like,
we
I love
got,
them. I wouldn't get rid of them, but it
yeah,
was definitely a grief buy.
we actually did that when one of our dogs died, and we went out shortly thereafter and got another dog, and she was wonderful. We she was good and old when she died, and she was part poodle, part terrier, which was interesting because she had a little bit, like, it was a little bit of the terrier, but she was super smart. Like, you know, poodles are, they call poodles the genius or the Einsteins of the dog world. And all you had to do was look at her and be like, you wrong. And she would be like, um, and she would be like, yeah, I know I'm wrong. And it was just like, okay, whatever. So, but she was really good. Get a bulldog.
Uh,
I don't know about that.
yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Um, they're not my favorite looking dog. I'm just gonna say that. They are, I don't know.
My husband thinks like they slobber all over
They
the place,
do. Well, I shouldn't say they do because
but
I
that's
don't,
what
I
he
don't have
says.
one.
I'm not sure. We never had one, so but he likes like we like big dogs. Like right now, we're thinking about getting a cane corso. Those are huge dogs,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we're dog lovers, but we're thinking like we already have one dog. We don't need another until we get a bigger place.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to convince my adults in the house that it's time for a dog. A pound puppy would be great. Alicia's had one for 11 years. She was a cuddle bug. Mm. Yeah. I can believe it. I just pulled up a picture of a bulldog. They look like they're all muscle
Yeah.
Yeah.
and movable like dogs. All
You
right.
know, like bullies, like the ones people like breed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, huge dogs.
So, okay. Let me find timer. 30-minute timer. Y'all, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. 30 minutes. I have once again have too many windows open. All right. So let's see. Alicia, don't get a cane corso with kids.
Well, that's the thing. Like, our cousin, he lives in Texas, and they like he breeds them, and they said they're really good with kids. So I think it's
I think it's who raises the dog.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like I know way too many families. Like my brother has 4, and he has 8 kids. So yeah.
So what you're telling me is that your mother and your grandmother don't need any more grandkids or great grandkids.
Oh,
No,
no.
so no, so my mom only has four because my little brother, me, my little brother and sister, my little brother's the only one that has kids, so she'll probably want more.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but my dad, on the other hand, has like 20 grandkids, so he probably doesn't want any more.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I have four older brothers, and then there's me, my little brother and sister.
Oh, yeah, me and my sister. My sister is a mom by marriage. She never had kids, and having kids was never on my agenda ever. I mean, I know I'm making it sound like really bad, but it's just never been a thing for me.
Hey, not everybody is meant to.
I was at work yesterday, and this this kid, her parents were like, "Okay, it's time to go. It's time to go." And she's a toddler, and she's like, "But I want this and I want that," and I'm like, "Oh Lord, she's about to have a meltdown." And no sooner had I said it than she did, and she fell all out on the
Nope.
floor.
Nope. I don't do that at my house. Nope. Nope. My kids already know. They
I'm
already
gonna
know.
say I was not allowed. I remember being a
Yeah.
child watching astonished as other children did this in public places and like being so surprised that they weren't afraid of like consequences. I was like, did
I'd be
they
looking
do
at them and I'd be like, oh my God.
And my grandmother would never say anything. She'd just give me the look like, try it if you want to. And like,
Right.
I never tried it, is all I'm saying.
Why have kids when I can be the best fun auntie ever?
Oh, yeah, no, I love being the single
I,
auntie with the kids. I love that.
that's what I say. And my sister and her husband, they're about to be grandparents. Yay. And so she's like, so are you gonna let them call you auntie? And I'm like, absolutely not. No. No, no, no. So I was just like, yeah, they are that little girl had that meltdown. I was like, no. That if that had been me, my mother, and I'm laid out in the floor, my mother would have picked me up by my clothing and escorted me out. It would not have been, we wouldn't have had
There's
any
just
of
so
that.
many different things I would have got whooped for from that action, like getting my clothes dirty, acting a
Yeah.
fool in public.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different things. Like
There's
I
so much.
I couldn't have done it.
So much. And then when you get home,
Ooh.
like, wait, before you even get home, you already got your whooping. But then when you get home, there's a whole nother set of punishment that's coming.
That saying, just wait till we get home. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, snap.
Kids are awesome.
Overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I love kids. I love kids. I
do-
think kids
I
are
do
super.
too.
I love kids.
As long as I can give them back to their rightful owner.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That is exactly what I say every time. And what I do is I get them hopped up on sugar and everything, and then be like, "Here you go."
See, that's what my mother-in-law does, and we were like, "You stop giving them candy.
See,
We got to deal with them when we get home."
No, there was this one kid that I was babysitting for the summer one year when I came home from college. And I was, responsible for providing lunch and, snack or whatever. And so for snack, what I did was I cut up some cherries and took the pits out and everything and put them on a plate for the 2-year-old to eat. And she would take a whole handful, eat them, have cherry juice all over her face and everything. And I'm trying to clean her up afterwards. And make sure that I usually would like clean whatever clothes got all the cherry juice and stuff on it. And she'd be like, and she went home and her mom was like, came back to me and was like, my daughter just asked me for cherries. She never asked me for cherries. And I tried to get her the maraschino cherries in the jar. And she looked at me and said, "No, mommy, not those. Those are not cherries." And then she comes back to me and says, "You did this. Now all my kids want is fresh fruit. What is this?"
What is fresh fruit? As a parent, you should know, but we're not going to go there.
My kids
like
fresh fruit. Love it.
Yeah.
She looked at her mom and said, "No, I want the real cherries." It's
Smart
like,
child. Smart child. I don't even, does anybody know how to do a poll? I'm not going to do it right now, but I can figure it out.
You have to go onto the YouTube page, and
Okay.
then there's like a icon for you there. Apparently, that's what I was told last night during the live.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, I'll do it later. After we get some reading in. After we get some reading / productivity in. All right, so y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh no, girl, y'all, this is this is too much. Okay, so we're gonna start our 30 minutes now, and I will see you when the timer goes off. So happy reading. All right. How did you all do?
I did pretty good. Half the time I was making sure my sons were being good.
Yeah, I just finished chapter 15. And I'm confused. I just got confused.
Oh no, don't say that.
No, I think it's me. I really and truly think it's me, because something that I don't do is stop reading in the middle of a chapter. And I was tired last night, and so I was like, I just stopped at at the beginning of a paragraph. So I think I'm gonna have to go back and skim through it. So I think it's just me.
Okay. I will say it's pretty fast paced, so
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, and that's part of the problem. But
No.
Okay, bye. Anyways.
hi.
Hi.
I was trying to get over to the comments, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So anyway, yeah. So that's part of the problem, that it's fast paced. That you just read, and there was something that I caught. I was like, "What? I don't remember that." And I was like, "Oh, this is some kind of shenanigans. This is some mess right here." So, let's see. Some people came in. So, hello to everybody that came in. Bethany Darby, Althea, who else? Aaron, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello to everybody. Oh, and Heather. Heather just came in as well. So hello to everybody. Deidre is doing some Excel training. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm reading the 5th season, or rereading the 5th season. It's a buddy read. So yeah, really enjoying it. Didn't read anything. That's fine. That's fine. You know, do what you do. So doing lunch. Okay. We are trying to get our lives together. Or I should say, I am trying to get my life together. And then read the 5th season. Catch up. To my buddy reader. Alicia is 2 chapters in. Alicia, did you say what you were reading? I don't remember. Yeah, not intentionally. No. Don't miss those days. Yeah. And cry. Oh. How does it end?
Oh no. I don't.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. Has anybody else read the 5th season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. So how far did you all get in your Arri, Shay?
So, this is a book written in verse, so I got 25 pages done. It's very fast paced. It's just little short snippets and, poems and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I got ready to start the book, and then I started getting emails from beta readers on the short story. And so I've been reading my words, not somebody else's. I've been going through like, good catch. You're right. The emails were sent at 3 a.m. after 3 days. Like the first day, I didn't go to sleep till 6 a.m. Was back up because I thought we had that live stream. Yeah, so either way, it was just, I understand. I'm like, I'm so glad that I sent these to people because didn't want to look stupid in the book. So there's that.
I mean, so this is something that you're writing, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I wish more authors would do beta readers. For real.
Right.
Beta reader. We need more people to look into, like sensitivity readers as well, because we're gonna leave that book that should not be named off of this live just because the offensiveness of some of these books, because nobody wants to get sensitivity readers anymore for some reason. What is that?
Do you pay sensitivity readers, right?
Sometimes the author does, but most of the time, if they're in a publishing contract, publishing usually pays for it.
So other than the financial, what's the downside of having
or
somebody telling you that the story you wrote isn't right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, like you write a story and somebody reads it and it's like, this is harmful, this is bad, I don't agree with it, and 5 other people tell you that it's good. You're gonna listen to the 5 because it's better and it's easier to hear positive feedback, and if it's coming from multiple people, which a lot of times it is, and a lot of times those people don't look like the people who are complaining, so there's that as well. So that plays a part into it, because nobody likes being told that something they wrote isn't right. Like they don't like that. So that's already like, they feel it's negative even in that part of it, right? So there's that. But it's like, research can't do everything.
Yeah.
I would just suspect that they would want that feedback.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going out to the world. So it's very funny how like people always go over somebody's writing. And it's just very interesting how it's like that.
Well, so like I was like tweeting about this kind of similar thing this morning, because it's not though. It's really very simple. The fact of the matter is, most of the people who have problems with something in the book are in some form of a minority. So the majority are not going to see an issue with it. So majority of people are still going to buy it. And so for some people, that minority it's not that big of a deal, because even within the minority, the people who dislike it are a minority, right? Like I'm one of the people who didn't like Grown. Most people I know did. I'm one of the people that didn't like White Smoke. Most people I know did. So like, it's like, I can point out and I can say I don't like these things. I can say these things are harmful. But if there's more people, especially if they do happen to look like me, that disagree, then that goes out the window. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, it's like, it's capitalism. Like capitalism and white supremacy at the bottom of it. Like,
I haven't read Grown or White Smoke yet.
I haven't read anything by Tiffany D. Jackson, actually. So I'm like very behind in that respect. But I did not like the 7 husbands of Evelyn, whatever her name is. It was I just feel that it was still very racist, and just over the top, basically. And there's only one person that agrees with me, and that's Monty, because Monty was just like, Miss Taylor Reid should have been canceled after that book.
I feel like Taylor Jenkins Reid is a Marmite author. Either you love her or you hate her. And I have no desire to read anything that she writes.
Mm-hmm.
She just seems, from what people have, how people have described her work, she just seems like the epitome of mediocre. And I'm like, I've read enough mediocre. I don't want to read mediocre. And I just feel that that's where she falls. And I mean, granted, you don't know if it's mediocre until you actually read it, but I just feel like from what's been described, she's just mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like Daisy Jones though, and we do have that. So I do plan on reading it, but if it's one of those books that I'll never read again, I'll probably sell it. So,
And I've even heard that there's some like racist aspects in that as well. So I don't know. I don't know. She just doesn't appeal to me. I work at a bookstore.
yeah.
People come into the bookstore. Oh, you got Taylor Jenkins Reid? Yeah, it's over there in Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's alphabet author. Go find it. So
Yeah.
Find it.
um like one of the things that I was telling my girlfriend yesterday, because she bought a whole bunch of these, romance novels, and I was just like, I haven't read anything romance unless it was queer for a long time, and I'm just sitting here like, if it's not queer or has like a black main character or whatever, I'm not reading it, because we've been forced to read all of these cis white men and, just heteronormative romances all this time. And now that we have things with the representation that we want to see, I'm not about to pick up any heterosexual romance for a while. It's just not gonna happen for me. I don't really read those.
Pen name. This is why I want a pen name. Like the stuff that I publish as like KaShay, like short stories, like I don't care. That's not gonna be a thing. I'm on YouTube. That's not gonna bother me. But like the novels, no, because I talked about this the other day. But I don't know if you guys saw the black tennis player that lost the U.S. Open, and she decided to show what happens when stuff happens, like the stuff people send in her inbox. And I won't repeat it because it is very, very triggering and very, very disrespectful. And black people in any any type of public forum get those type of messages. Like we've seen it in our smaller YouTube channels, like people saying like stuff that's out of pocket. So
Yeah.
even more so being visible. I'm from the hood. Like that is a see you to the yard furniture moving type thing. Like you're not going to talk about causing me bodily harm and I'm supposed to rise above it. So like I have to have a pen name. And I'm like, when I get an agent, this is a conversation we need to have. Like I need you to understand that I don't do well with people threatening me. I'm not gonna be too many hard ERs. Like I'm not you're gonna have PR nightmares because I'm gonna be acting like KaShay. So we need to be clear because
Yeah.
people get real disrespectful to black people
they
in
do.
any type of spit. Like they do the stuff that comes out. This girl lost a tennis match.
Yeah.
You wasn't even there. Like for real. Like it's just it.
And it amazes me how black people, brown people, people of color are told to rise above whatever, whereas white people
I say
or
that all
like
the time.
it's like seen as, oh, they're just having a stressful or a bad day. Okay, let me tell you something. I have a stressful and a bad day every day because of the color of my skin when I go into white spaces.
My thing is, being the bigger person only matters if the other person sees you're being the bigger person.
Right.
If they think they're the bigger person, nothing you do is going to make them think that their behavior is changing. And for me, it's like, when have we not been the bigger person as Black people? Name me one Black massacre. Don't worry, I'll wait in my Cat Williams voice. You're not gonna find it. It has never happened. It is a fear that is unwarranted.
Yep.
The bottom line being is, the real fear is you fear that we'll do to you what you've done to us.
Yeah.
Over centuries.
Like, now we expose people. We put your name out there.
Right.
We be going, we pulling up at your house.
Even with everything we have, we still have not done to you what you've done to us. We still have not walked into a white church and blasted everybody. Like, so it's like, this don't make sense.
And the thing about it is, you know, when you talk about people going into white people going into Black churches and blowing them up or shooting people, this has been a thing.
It has been like this for decades.
It's like they want to tell you, oh, God can't even, protect you. Basically, you're in church. God can't even protect you from us.
But that's the thing. They protect the bombers and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
happened in 2015. That boy came into the church and killed those people.
Yeah.
And they literally put like a bulletproof vest on him to protect him.
Oh, and they took him to go get something to eat.
Yes.
Right. Right. And then the judge talking about nobody, there's victims on both sides. That nobody could understand the world with the events his parents are going through. Man, do you allow cussing on your channel?
Yeah, you can do it.
Fuck his parents. I give two fucks. Like, yeah, bad day, okay. There are 8 families having an even worse day. So stop.
It seems like we can't have a bad day. I'll say that. We can't have a bad day.
We can't. We're not
Sandra
allowed.
Bland couldn't smoke a cigarette. Like, I don't miss me with the bullshit.
And as my father, who grew up in the South, says, it is a double standard. And it really isn't even just a double standard.
Right.
It's just separate laws, basically. And you look at this particular law. Okay, before pot got legalized, we'll just use that.
No. Pot is not legalized.
No, marijuana before it got legalized in a lot of places. It's been being decriminalized in a lot of places. Let's say that. For like an ounce or whatever, if you had a white person versus a Black person or person of color, period, they would get much more time and the white person would get off. We don't want to ruin their lives. That's what a lot of judges say. But we're going to send you to jail for the same offense.
So without even doing that with the offenses, let's do charges. Cocaine, before Obama changed it, and it's still like 10 times, crack is still 10 times a higher thing. Mm-hmm. But for a quantity of crack cocaine that is this small, you got over, I want to say 60 times the amount of time for the amount of cocaine that was this large.
Oh my goodness.
Because who uses cocaine and who uses crack cocaine? And then if we want to get in it, how did it get to America? Because we can't do it here. It's not manufactured here.
Nobody wants to know about that part. They ignore that part.
Like, let's talk about that. So, like, while you have Black kids growing up without their parents and thinking that drugs are this bad thing. In some cases they are, but using it as a defense mechanism for everything they go through, when the truth of the matter is the reason that their parents aren't there is because of a war that was going on in another country that had nothing to do, that the government told you not to get involved in.
Yep. Yep.
It's just the gaslighting for me. It's the how we asked for equality and y'all gave us integration for me. I just
It is yeah. We will never as long as we have the folks that we have in office, and it's getting worse.
It's getting worse, especially with Haiti and everybody coming here and with the whips. That was
my gosh, that was
I
triggering.
heard about that yesterday on my way to work, and I was like, I need to rewind this, but I'm sitting in the car. You can't rewind the radio. So I'm like, what did I just hear?
Crazy.
And at what point, please somebody tell me, at what point did you think that was okay? And at what point did you not? Okay, first of all, you didn't think that it would be triggering at all, and you didn't think that it was not okay, because deep down in your soul, this is what you think about Black people, that they are subhuman, and this is what they deserve.
And there's no repercussions for that. You don't see them talking about any type of repercussions for what they did yesterday.
Right.
And no, there will be no repercussions.
Exactly. They just said, this was inappropriate. I'm like, okay.
It was
words. Actions speak a lot more. I'm just saying.
Right.
It was inappropriate.
That's all they had to say.
And that's why for me, when I'm reading Black authors, when I'm watching shows with Black producers and Black writers, and I'm seeing things that like just add to the popular cultural things that they think about us, it's hard for me. It's hard because it's like what we know as humans is that what we consume via media is what we start to process as real life. Like we know that. And so if we're furthering these things and the things that we write, remembering that everything we do, because we're the minority, is in mixed company, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. I've said this before. I've related this story before, I believe, on my channel, where this white lady, came into the store and she said that she didn't like the vanishing half. Okay, that's fair. You're not obligated to like it. That's okay. And so I asked her, because she wanted recommendations, and I asked her, what didn't she like about the vanishing half, and like what does she typically like to read? Out of her mouth, this is out of the mouth of the privileged, I don't understand why a Black person would want to be white.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
that just
I'll have no words at the moment.
Did that just send Arri? And I was like, okay.
It's like, obviously nobody knows this country's history.
I don't know.
No, you don't, because we're not taught it. No, you don't, because they're not taught it. That's why. That's why.
And then they're still trying to erase the history too on top of that.
Right.
So
And they're doing it. They're going at it warp speed right about now. So I'm like,
how ignorant can you be? That irritates me so much.
I was just like, I'm gonna need you to go all the way back.
Man.
I'm gonna need you to go all the way back because I can't educate you in a little bit of time that we got, and nor am I going to. So, no, ma'am. Let's see, Evelyn Hugo, romance.
I feel like you, Aaron.
What? A romance?
Yes.
I'm not a romance reader either.
I read a little bit, but I don't know.
Right. That's me. That's me. I've never been a romance reader. Like I wasn't one.
Me either.
High school and college, like
that right there. The stuff that they said about Simone Biles.
Oh,
Michael Che. I'll never watch anything he ever does again.
What did he say? I missed that.
So like
he made a rape joke or something.
Right,
some shit
right.
like
So
that.
he didn't necessarily make them, but people sent them to him, and he decided to like repost them. Yeah, and I was like, tasteless. I just.
Then he tried to act like he was hacked or some shit.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I remember somebody did the hacking thing, but I couldn't remember if that was him or not. But yeah,
the trash.
You're childish. You're childish. I'm like, nah, we gotta get up way too early. You gotta be ready. It's too much work. Like they know we're gonna be in there till at least 3 p.m. And probably back at 6. I can't stand the truth of that though. I swear the first time I went to a Caucasian church and I got out after an hour, including praise and worship, I was like,
what happened?
What?
No,
that's it. It's done.
When I lived in Colorado and I was trying to find a church, and I went to one of my friends who was white, went to their church, and I got in there, and it was a diverse congregation. And we got in, it was like sat down, and then we got back up and we were leaving. I was like, what the hell is this?
Nice.
Oh man.
I was like,
not to mention the second service.
Right.
Service.
Oh, yeah. First service.
You go to first service, then you go to second
early
service.
in the morning.
Man, because you gotta get there for Sunday school before first service, because you better not miss Sunday school.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
and then if it's first Sunday, don't forget about first Sunday, because you got first service, second service, and then you got communion. If it doesn't take place during first or second, and then you might have an evening service.
Yeah, I know. We went to church 4 days out of the week growing up. I was like, you know what?
I was always in church activities.
Right. Like that was it. I couldn't be in school extracurricular activities, so it had to be which man. I was like, when I have kids, they will not be in church this much. They will not be in church this much. Like, there's only so much Jesus I can take, Grandma. Like, there's only so much.
My mom would have us on the first pew in the first row.
Man.
And then I would fall asleep. My mom would be so pissed at me.
Man.
Oh my God.
We had youth service Friday. You better be up there for youth service, Grandma, for real though. Like,
oh man.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I don't go to church anymore. Period. We as in our tradition, we found out that grandma was an IFA practitioner. So we were just like, then why y'all got us going to church 8 days out the week? And you could have just stayed home and did, your rituals or whatever. Come on out. Like, y'all changed to a whole different, faith. And now we in church all day. Grandma used to just, pray and light her candles. What? I want to do what she does.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
Oh goodness.
Man, that
Well, hi Britt. First of all, hi Britt.
Brit.
And thanks for stopping by. Even if you're multitasking, being productive. Yeah. Colorism.
That's a deep
Yeah.
topic.
That might be a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah. I come from a Puerto Rican family. There's much to say about colorism everywhere.
Right. I will say that's the one thing about whenever the topic comes up and people are trying to like talk about it and they're like, Black people are the only people. And I was like, no, they're not. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There is colorism everywhere.
And we look at Black people look at our or darker skinned Black people look at lighter skinned. And this is conditioning. This is conditioning as well. We still to this day look at lighter skinned Black people as being more socially acceptable than ourselves, and vice versa. And
I
you
don't look at them as that. I acknowledge that they are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're more socially acceptable, but I know that they are.
But there are some people that believe that. And I think that's part of the, I don't know. What's the word that I'm looking for? The I don't want to say what's the word? Y'all help me. Brainwashing that we have had over the centuries, from house slaves to field slaves. So,
Right.
hi, Brett. Ask the important question, Shay.
That part.
Let's see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, inappropriate is an interesting word for inhumane. But they don't care. That's the thing.
Right, because white shooter is definitely, or you I remember reading this like thing and it was talking about the differences between how media describes white suspects versus their Black victims.
Mm-hmm.
And that is like such a big thing, is the wording of how things are said. The young honor student murders or suspended student killed by police officer, right? Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's
And
words are powerful.
they are. Words and the way that they are strung together, it means so much. And it can either as we all know, can either uplift or tear down. So and that's why we always say you got to be careful about what you say, especially to young people, and how you, not what you say, but how you say it, to young people that are still developing and trying to figure out who they are. Because just one wrong sentence can send somebody down a path, and it sticks with them for forever. Hello, Rebecca. Thanks for stopping by. That's why Google is free. I don't know how much longer Google is going to be free, though. I didn't even know that happened. For real, though. Yeah, Catholics have a thing with that. 4 days a week. I never went to sunrise service. Sunrise service, regular service, and prayer meetings. Yep. All right. So, ooh, that's a lot of comments here. Let's see. Let's get through these real quick. My dad was a pastor. I've been minister. Yeah. So,
right, because it's like I just hate when we try to villainize ourselves like we're the only people that have these struggles. Like, no, this is a pervasive thing because white supremacy is a pervasive thing. It's everywhere.
So, so when I was trying to think of the word indoctrination, that was one. Social conditioning, yes. Thank y'all for, helping me find the words. Another part of it is because of the toxic beauty standards. Yeah. I heard, okay, so the little white girl that was kidnapped, or not kidnapped, but they just found her.
They just found her. Yeah.
And in Wyoming, and I saw something and I forgot where it was, but they were talking about how in Wyoming that over 700 indigenous girls, women and girls, have gone missing. And they actually, which makes sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time, how they actually have to wait for the FBI to show up to do an investigation. And sometimes the FBI can take up to a year to get there. And I'm like, I'm confused by this.
So I don't understand why we just haven't completely restructured or abolished the FBI. The FBI has always been a horrible organization for the people in this country. Like, it's the truth of the matter. Like, we just watched, y'all knew what that man was doing to all these girls in gymnastics and did nothing about it.
Nothing.
So, like, we know that y'all orchestrated a hit on the Black Panthers. Like, there's just so much that we know that you guys have done over the course of the time that you've been in existence. I don't understand why you still exist.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, I had a neighbor, and I was young, and something, I forgot what happened, but she was like, she said the FBI is nothing but federalized mafia. I was like,
everything. The military are gangs. Like, are you like no, like, seriously, like, there is a conditioning to be a part of the American military, and each branch is completely different.
It's different.
Completely different.
And while they might all be service people, because I don't want to say the wrong word depending on which one they are, but like, in that context, they don't necessarily mess with each other in these things. The Navy don't necessarily care for the Marines. Everybody disrespects the Air Force. Like, it's like,
The Air Force, really, I've known some people in the Air Force. Well, I've known some people in every branch of the military.
My brother's
The
in
Air Force are spoiled. They are the
No,
little
what they are is taken care of like they're supposed to be for putting
yeah.
their life on the line.
Well,
That's what the difference is the
and
rest of everybody else is used to these horrible conditions and get mad at what everybody like. No, you're giving your life for this country. You don't deserve to be treated awful. You don't deserve to be on food stamps when you're doing that. I'm just saying.
that right there, that right there. When I worked at a credit union, well, Navy Federal, whatever. Um, and I would go through the pay, like if somebody was coming in to apply for a loan, and I'm like, is this right? I mean, this is what you make
I
a
worked for
month,
USAA.
huh?
I worked for USAA.
Yeah, I was like, is this right? Like, I make more money than you, and how are you subsisting? You know? And my dad, when he worked at the Department of Navy, and he was in charge of he was in the accounting department, whatever. And people would come to him and like, I need X, Y, and Z. And he was like in charge of like getting food stamps for people. And it pissed him off that we have military personnel that can't buy food and they have to get food stamps. And they can't live off base because they can't afford it. So it's just
From how the government's doing, it's gonna get worse if they don't rise that debt limit or whatever that they got going on right now.
well, we would, part of it, we wouldn't have this problem.
I was always told to mind your business, and I feel like if America did that more often, but then majority of this country wasn't raised in households that teach you to mind your business.
Yeah. We need to kind of sorry. I just heard something, and you know how Black people get when they hear something. So y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
I cannot. We do be paranoid though.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
And I write horror. Psh, yeah, nah. What was that? Huh?
I'd rather be paranoid at this point.
You say paranoid. I say cautious.
Right.
All a matter of perspective.
Right.
Okay. All right. It's just the house making noises. So anyway,
That's not scary.
it's better than what I thought it was.
Okay, I was like, your house make no. That's not okay.
It's better because what I thought it was, downstairs, the back door, like for the garage, is like not locked because you can't, like, you have to pull it. And when I say pull it, you got to put all your energy behind the door in order to get it to lock. And then it's like impossible to get it unlocked. So we just don't lock it. It's one of those, like, we need to have it fixed, the whole, because it's out of alignment. It's just weird. So I thought it was somebody trying to sneak up in here, but it wouldn't have been the first time somebody tried. So I had to go get ready.
I understand.
You ready? Ain't gotta get ready. I feel you.
So, yeah. So that would have been a moment Erica chose violence. For real, for real. So, anyway, let's see. Gabby Petito, yeah. All right. Salter.
I ain't gonna lie. I prefer British accents to most American accents that don't belong to people that look like me.
There's that. There was this guy I used to work with. He was from Scotland, and I used to just go sit and talk to him, and I'd be like, "Where's Erica?" Talking to the guy from Scotland. Yeah. So, all right. So let me do this poll real quick. I have a poll. We were talking about I mentioned Deidre, and that Deidre was doing book hauls to get back into filming videos. And so I'm trying to figure out how to get back into filming videos. So I have 2 questions as far as filming videos. Should I do book haul / unhaul, or books I want to read before the end of the year? So take a second to vote, and I'll come back. Let me know if y'all see it, because this is my first time doing a poll.
I see it.
Okay. And
That's hard.
let me know what you think, because wow. All right, y'all. So y'all want, while we're doing that, do y'all want to do, what's your next time? You want to do 30? You want to go longer? You want to go shorter?
We can go longer. I'll probably just be on my phone because I'll be in the car picking up my daughter from school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing because it's at the 2-hour mark for me.
Okay.
Appointment I got in like 30 minutes, 29 technically.
Okay. Okay. So, oh yeah, you did say you had to go at 12. I didn't hear. Were you talking to me? Were you talking to us?
Just now?
Yeah. I thought okay.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, no, it was like a last minute appointment with this this anthology thing I got to take care of. So,
Okay.
but I will be in the comments for sure.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So, you know what, Salter? I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done. So, let's see what the poll says. What the people have said. Wait. Okay, well, it was 75%. I don't know how to do this. It was 75% for books to read before the end of the year. So I guess that's the one I'll do. Thank y'all for participating in my poll. All right, so we will do another 30, and Brandie's gonna go pick up her daughter.
I'll still be here, but I'll probably be on my phone, so I'll probably be out of this for a couple minutes, and I'll be back on.
Okay. So I want to get this started. Thank you, Alicia, for watching anything I put out. I appreciate that. Get this started, share, and start. So happy reading, everybody, or whatever it is that you're doing. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're seriously in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. When you came back, I was like, oh, she's back already?
Yeah, literally her school is right down the street, like 10, 15 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Is that her in the background?
Oh, this is my
Hello.
son. Say
Oh,
hi.
I can't see because I'm like half laying down in the chair. Hi. What's your name?
She's saying, what's your name? He says Keandre Sells.
Oh, okay.
He said he has a sucker.
I see. What kind is it?
What kind is it, bud?
Red.
It's not red. Oh my gosh.
How old are you? How many fingers are you?
How old are you?
3.
Put the fingers up so she can hear you. No, 3. 3.
3.
That's 2, bud.
2.
That's 2. Put this one up. Then that's 3. See?
Yay.
3. Oh God.
Oh, see? All right. I should probably get some more light in here because I am like, I have reclined in the chair. And I'm still reading, but I reclined in the chair and I'm like
Oh, you're just
getting
chilling.
way too comfortable. So, should have done a poll about guessing what okay, Salter. I think I read that one already, but thank you, Deidre. DS getting that camera time. 33%. Okay. So how far did you get, Ari? Ari.
I got like 20 pages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm about to start. I think I'm like 2 pages away from chapter 16. Yeah. And I think I need to start chapter 16 over. I need to start chapter 15 over, actually.
I try to
Because
make sure I'm fully awake because I don't want to miss
yeah,
anything.
somehow I got behind. Not behind, but somehow I got confused. And now it's like I'm reading, but you know how it's like you're reading and then all of a sudden you're just like reading words and
Yes, I
you're
get
not
that. Yeah.
you're not like comprehending what you're reading. That's kind of where I am, but not fully.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. So, do you guys want to do another sprint? I know Brandie is driving.
Well, I'm
You're
parked
waiting?
now, so I can
Oh,
read. I brought
oh,
my book with me.
okay. Do you want to do another?
Yeah, we can.
Or okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Arri. Yeah, I'm trying. I just sent the person I'm doing a buddy read with, um, and I thought that I was behind him, and I'm happy to know that we are behind together.
Are you trying to read it before the end of the month is up, or?
Yeah, so we're taking it in quarters. So today we were supposed to be up to but it's not exactly page 349, but I think it's chapter 18 through the end of chapter 18. Oopsie. So close to 349. Yeah. So through chapter 18 would put us at page 343. And then next week we would finish the book.
Yeah. I'm trying to finish the book before Friday night.
Yeah. I mean, it's doable.
Yeah. I just gotta like really like focus and not be distracted.
Yeah. Well, hello, Bree. I thought we were sprinting at night.
I don't mind sprinting at night.
What did you say, Brandie?
I wouldn't mind doing it at night.
Well,
We
I don't have anything planned for tonight other than getting caught up and reading. Let me know if you want to. Deidre, if you're still here, let me know if you want to sprint. Emma Ray, if you want to sprint. Do you want to sprint, Brandie and Arri?
Yeah. Just tell me the time because I really need to like read this book, and I need
Okay.
something to keep me reading.
Okay.
So what happened was I wasn't supposed to read this book this month. It's Latinx Heritage Month, but then I was just like, she's Latinx. Let me see if I can add this to my Latinx book bingo. So now I'm in this boat where I said I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read 2 books for one of the prompts for book bingo.
Okay.
So I won't be like terribly off of my TBR.
So 4:30, but I can join from my phone if you start sooner. Okay. No, I'm not gonna start before 4:30. Before 30 your time, that's 5:30 my time. Right? Yeah, 5:30 my time. Probably 6 or 6:30. What time? 6:30.
For me, it'd probably be 6:30-ish. I'd probably be coming in late.
Yeah. Okay. So 6:30-ish.
I ain't gonna be doing nothing, but I ain't gonna be doing nothing but sitting here checking to see if this vinyl is scratched or anything, so I know if I need to send it back or whatever.
All right. 6:30-ish sounds good. What about you, Bree? I'll just, I don't know if Bree is still around. That is what, 5:30-ish? That's 5:30. No, 6:30-ish. See it. So 6:30. I'm trying to do the math in my head, and I don't know
So
why
we're
this
doing
is
6:30 Eastern Standard Time?
PST.
Okay.
So that would be 7:30. Is that too late?
That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So, all right. So 6:30. Let me just put this in. Let me write this out because the way my brain is working right now, 6:30 p.m. CST. 7. And I'll just put it in the ticker. 7:30 p.m. EST. And I'll do a thingy. Whoops, I was about to hit end broadcast. That is not what I meant to do. Y'all need to take me off of this. Because apparently I'm no good at it. All right, y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourselves while I type because I can't type in time and focus. And plus, I'm halfway laying down.
It's like it's raining out.
Sit up.
It's making me sleepy.
It was raining out here earlier too.
Like we're starting to get flood warnings and stuff. I'm like, man.
PM CST 7 PM EST. EST. All right. And add. There we go. All right. So I should probably sit up. Let me sit up. Oh. I love
chair
this
looks so
chair.
comfortable. It looks
It
comfortable.
is. Oh my god. It is so comfortable. It is so comfortable. And I'm gonna get some more light because that's fine. Whatever. So, and I'll change my shirt so Salter doesn't talk about me anymore. But right now I don't really care. Because talking about finding Waldo. I'll put on something a little less Waldo like, you know? We had that conversation about words and what words mean.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so it's raining here, Alicia. Alicia, where are you? I'm sorry if I don't remember. Okay. The 1 hour time difference is hitting you like it's Australia. I swear it is. It really is. It really was. I was a literature major. I didn't have anything to do with numbers, even though I worked at a bank. But we had the machines that did the work for us. So
Yeah.
needs no more rain after. Yeah,
I'm tired of the rain.
I don't mind the rain. So I don't mind the rain. Where we live, there is a creek that, well, first of all, we back up to a park. And there's a creek that runs through the park, and it runs pretty much behind our house. So they were doing some work to keep the creek from like overflowing its banks, because the creek is really low banks. So while they were doing the work, and it was like raining real hard earlier in the summer, our backyard looked like a swimming pool. So
it's like that now in Columbus, Ohio. Like it's insane. But they're also doing like reconstruction on the street, so it makes it 10 times worse.
yeah.
I'm tired of rain.
Siva grew up in New Jersey. Okay. All right. So yeah, we it's crazy. It doesn't look like that now. But I mean they're still working. You see the things, the work things, and they're still working, but it's not flooded. Our backyard is not flooded. Like if we had a dog, and
oh man,
it would be, our dog like literally would be paddling in like the very back part of the yard, because it's
Oh
just
wow.
it was just that bad, and it would take obviously days for it to recede because it was all from the stream. And if the stream hadn't receded, then our backyard, and you go out to the park, and it was just as bad out in the park.
Mm-mm.
So I was like, I'll be glad when they finish doing what they're doing because it's crazy. But this chair, my dad bought it for my mom when she was doing her her treatments, um, her medical treatments, and she was like, I thought it was also like a massage chair,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, turn on the massager, and she was like, it doesn't have a massager, and I was like, are you sure? And so I'm sitting in the chair, like, where's the massage button? And she was like, I told you it doesn't have a massage button. And so I'm over here just like playing with it, and it goes. Oh, I unplugged it. Um, but it like literally you can lay all the way down, and
Oh, I need a chair like that.
so comfortable, and it's
It's,
oversized, so I
I'm gonna end up
can.
falling asleep in that chair.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, let me sit up while I'm at least trying to talk to y'all. Like I can turn the camera off while I'm reading, and y'all won't know that I'm asleep. But um, yeah. So Salter says I can wear whatever I want. He's still gonna find jokes.
That's true. Like jokes, regardless.
So but yeah. Anyway, so if we're gonna come back at 7:30 my time. Deidre, do you want to be on the stream or do you just want to be in the chats? Let me know if you want to be in it. I don't know. Should I just do it? I'll just do one flyer thing. Yeah. So anyway, let me know if you want to be in the stream, and I can so I can send you the link. And do y'all want to bring it to a close since we're gonna come back later?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So yeah, let's can chat until 3 o'clock, 8 minutes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then join for a little while. It's my night to cook dinner. I gotta cook dinner too, so um cook dinner again.
Uh,
Okay, we'll talk about that because that makes it sound like you're cooking dinner every day, which I am. That's disagreeable to me.
I like it'll be like every other day. Like we cooked yesterday, and like we're probably gonna get pizza or something today.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just ate, well, when we were at the beginning of the stream, I had some quiche that I got from work, and it's okay. It's not my quiche, but um thanks Salter for coming in. I
yes, thank
appreciate it.
you. I always look forward to your jokes.
I know, right? It is not a lie. It is not a live without Salter. I have to say that. Oh, you're not excited. I understand. What are you going to fix, Deidre? Oh, so what I'm hearing is that it is going to be a vegetarian night. That's what I'm hearing. I'm all for that. I am all for that. So, um, what is this? All right. So we will come back Rice and beans.
Ooh.
That's fine. At least you got something in your tummy.
Right.
So
Mhm.
rice and beans is all good. These fast defrost times during the summer. Yeah. So okay. Let's say our bye-byes. And see you
Bye,
later. Our
everyone.
see you laters.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
So yeah. Bye
Say bye.
Bye.
All right. So I will see y'all later. And I'm just gonna put out the one flyer. And yeah, we'll be back at 7:30,
7:30. Mhm.
6:30 CST. And I'll see y'all later.
All right. See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.